In this video, we're going to look at a form which is very similar to the form that we did in video 24. So what you want to do is you want to start off by drawing a loop, come up and draw a loop, come back down and do a loop, and then round it off. So here we have an enclosed form. This is the form I want you to practice. So we start with a loop down, and then we come up and go back down to draw another loop, and then we encase it in a kind of big loop here. That's the form. We want to mirror that, we want to reverse that, and we do that by drawing a loop that goes up and then come down and draw a loop, and then up to draw a loop, and then down and round to draw a loop. So as you can see, this got a little bit squint. So again, as per usual, you know, if you feel that your form isn't completely harmonious, then you just go over your line until you feel that now it's more harmonious. So those two forms are the forms that you should be drawing, and today's video is basically moving these two forms together so that they meet. This loop meets this loop and this loop meets this loop. So in order to do that, we start with the top form again, but we move it down a little bit. So we draw a loop, come up, do a loop, down to do a loop, and back up, and then we're rounding it and meeting the line. Then here what I would do is I would start with the loop here, over here. So basically we let the line come in because the cross in the loop wants to be here. So we come in like this, and then we draw a loop, cross it, go down, come up and do a loop, come back down and cross it, and then we're looping round. So here we've got these two forms. They've moved together and created two intersecting loops, two loops that are meeting each other. Now that's this week's form drawing exercise. I'll just very quickly draw up the two that meet, and then we'll work on next week with this form. So that's the bottom one, and here's the top one. I'm just drawing them up with the blue and the red so you can see what's going on quite clearly and easily. Those are the two that you should be practicing for next week, where we'll extend this a little bit and make it slightly more complicated. That's all for this